Hi, my name is Mark, and I personally designed and built your easel. I named it the Morello in honor of an exceptional artist, fellow teacher, and good friend of mine, Jeff Morello. As we begin, there are just a few things to remember. The only tool you will need is a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Drive all screws only into the pre-drilled holes, and just snug them up, don't over-tighten them. Let's get started assembling your easel. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me drive in every screw in real time, so press pause when you need time to catch up. First, place the mast of the easel on your work surface face down so that the latch is up and the serial number is down here. Then find the 24-inch cross brace and place it at the bottom of the easel like this, making sure that the beveled ends angle inward toward the top of the mast. Then locate the 12¼ inch cross brace and place it in the middle of the mast, again making sure that the beveled ends are angled inward to the top of the mast. Then place the legs underneath the cross braces. And remember, there's a left leg and a right leg. So make sure that the rubber feet are at the bottom and that the bevels on the end of the legs will be parallel to the floor when you stand it up. Then take one of the large screws and place it in each of the 4 holes in the lower cross brace and in each of the 4 holes in the upper cross brace and tighten them down just snug. The main body of your easel will then be assembled. Next, place the kickstand assembly on the upper portion of the mast with the loose flap of the hinge over the upper part of the cross brace. Using these 2 small screws, attach this hinge to the upper cross brace. Next, place the slotted end of the kickstand strut over the pin in the latch. Swing the other end to the middle position and lay the hinge flap over like this on the lower cross brace, and using 2 screws, attach this hinge to the lower cross brace. Next, pull up the knob on the latch and lift the kickstand strut into this position. Then pull the kickstand fully extended down on top of the kickstand strut, and using the last 2 screws, attach this flap of the hinge to the pre-drilled holes in the kickstand. Now, if you've assembled the kickstand assembly properly, you should be able to grasp it here, lift so that the upper hinge bends, and bring it down like this. Lift the pin, drop the kickstand into place and drop the pin, locking the kickstand up against the mast. To release the kickstand, simply pull up on the pin with thumb and forefinger, lift with the remaining fingers, and fully extend the kickstand. Now, take one of the T-bolts and push it through the upper slot in the mast, making sure that the T goes flush into the groove. Then, slip the upper clamp over the bolt, making sure that the pin at the bottom of the clamp slips into the slot, and then secure it with one of the wooden knobs. Tighten it up just finger tight, and that will secure it very well to the mast, and it shouldn't move very much if you've put it in properly. You mount the 30-inch tray in the lower slot of the mast the same way that you did the upper clamp, except that the pin is on top this time. Push the bolt through the slot, again making sure that the T is flush in the back groove, and then slide the hole over the bolt, making sure that the pin goes into the slot, and then attach a knob, spin it on, and again, just finger tight is enough to hold it in place. And your easel is assembled. Now it's time to stand back and admire your work for a few minutes. Then, read the features and instructions sheet while you sip on a cup of herbal tea or something. Then mount a canvas and break out those brushes.